I saw some people saying that Jordynne Grace should beat Roxanne Perez for the title. I'm like, are you out of your damn mind? First of all, there's a plan here. It's a plan for Roxanne to drop the belt to Giulia, one. Number two, why in the hell would you have Roxanne drop the belt to Jordynne Grace? It doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Why? Unless you have some big grand storytelling you want to do with NXT and TNA, I don't know why you would do that. A woman who is signed, by the way, Giulia is signed. She's signed. She's signed to both companies right now. There's an agreement. You told her to get this damn surgery because you want to make sure she's ready for a heat wave. They told her that. Corey from Fightful, he let us know that WWE and Dave, I'll give Dave some credit too. Dave Meltzer, he told us that WWE let Giulia know that, hey, by the way, we want you to get the surgery. We're pushing for that. We're requesting that because we want you to be ready for a heat wave. You're not telling her that so she can come and fight Jordynne Grace. No, you're doing that for Roxanne. The plan is for Roxanne to drop that belt to her at heat wave. So you need her to be ready for that. So why the hell would you put the belt on Jordynne Grace? People would just be talking like, oh, put her on Jordynne Grace and didn't have Jordynne Grace lose to Giulia. You're going to have someone who's not signed. Someone who is not signed to your company drop the belt to Giulia. That doesn't make any sense. That's Roxanne Perez's job, to lose to Giulia in a big way at heat wave. So I don't know how they book it. I don't know how they're going to protect Jordynne Grace. Maybe a sneaky pin. Maybe Roxanne cheats because she's a heel. Either way, that's what I would do. I'd have Roxanne cheat, hold on to the rope, protect Jordynne Grace, and then you move on to Giulia, someone who is signed, right? When will Giulia step up to challenge Roxanne? Heatwave. That's why they're pushing for her to have the surgery. They're putting a metal like rod in her wrist to help heal it quicker. Because if she didn't do that, it would take longer. They really want her for Heatwave. In fact, let me play. I'll play what I tweeted earlier today from Fightful. We have no reason to believe that good old Corey here isn't reliable yet. He's been pretty spot on. This is him talking about Giulia here. I'll play it here. Make sure we have any background noise, anything weird. No, we don't. Okay, cool. Play it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, and the Wrestling Observer did report that WWE did want her to have this surgery, and I did ask around about that, and it was a very prevalent opinion that the surgery would lead to her being back in the ring sooner, and that's why WWE pushed it. They really are hoping she can appear a Heatwave. That being said, if she's still recovering, if she's still in a brace, they might decide to just kind of ease her into it later in the year. That's what I've been getting. The surgery itself is basically just a small incision. They insert a metal slab into your hand and into your wrist, and there you go. It helps with, as far as I know, I'm not a doctor. I'm just going off what I've done in my own research about it. I'm not a doctor, but it does seem like a surgery that will lead to her being back in the ring a lot sooner than if she was healing naturally. So That's good news for everyone. One thing I do want to talk about, I know we talked about this before. Gloria now, I think Gloria, there's more chance of Gloria being used on WWE programming now more than ever. When everything was coming out about Giulia signing, when I was asking about that, there was a lot of, no, there's no way they'll let her keep it. It'll be Def Rebel. But
Def Rebel.
Yeah, I now, especially with Jordan shows up, she has her TNA theme, and so on. So again, there's a lot of moving parts in NXT right now, and I think in the coming months we're really going to see a new kind of version of NXT.
All right, so if you don't know what he's talking about there at the end there, Giulia has a very iconic or a very loved theme song for her entrance called Gloria, and her stands and her. I'm sure she wants to use that. So the question is, will they use her Gloria theme, or will Def Rebel come in there and make a Def Rebel special? We're hoping that they let her use Gloria because it's pretty much synonymous with her. And he's saying because Jordynne Grace is coming in with her music, I don't see why she can't use Gloria. She used Gloria on the first show for Marigold. So why not bring Gloria over, that theme, use it for her appearance in NXT? They should use Gloria for at least the first NXT run, I think they should use that. It's very possible that they used that theme because of what we've seen with Jordynne Grace. And you also brought up the whole wrist thing and how they really want her to be ready for Heatwave. Heatwave is early July, right before the other match she had in Marigold against Sari. So she wants to be ready for that. So it's very possible that she could beat Roxanne Perez at Heatwave and then walk into Marigold against Sari as the NXT champion. That could be huge. And it makes sense because she's signed. She is an NXT superstar. She's signed already, okay? It's different than if Jordynne Grace won the title, right? She's not signed. Giulia is signed and have an agreement with Rossi and Marigold. It's like she's a superstar for WWE, basically. They called and say, hey, we want you to get a surgery. You only do that if you are under contract, okay? She's a superstar for WWE. So it's a little different. All right?
Keep up